Koni the Chihuahua Minasan. Today we're gonna talk about Kamen Rider Gotchard episode 11 before even watching the episode. So we're gonna watch the trailer right now. Let's go. That means that okay. There is a spy. What? What? In the previous episode, we actually got a really bulky, thick form of Gotchard, and right now in this episode, we're gonna get yet another thick ass form from Gotchard. It is really amazing. It's really subarashi, and I think the next episode is like it's gonna be really fun and interesting because we are finally gonna meet the people from the Alchemy Academy Council itself, and they finally make an appearance, talk to our boy Houtarou, kind of like visit the school a little bit just to figure out like who is this Gotchadriver itself. Okay, so with that being said, let us kind of like watch the trailer scene by scene to break down what we can learn from it. Okay, so let's go. Oops, forget to mute. Never mind. Okay, so we get to see the four stooges, I would say. Not really kind of like a three stooges thing kind of here. Rene is part of the stooges club in my opinion right now because she is, I don't know man, like she is like really starting to grow on me as a character. Like she is just really stoic and dumb most of the time, but sometimes she is just pure menace to the society, something like that. So really amazing thing. Next we get to see the four of them are in the back in the kind of like a laboratory, their classroom, something like that. I'm not sure what they are doing, but we actually get to see Chemy Rider in front of them, so they might actually be trying to create new Chemy. I don't think that is the case, but then again, I'm not very sure. Okay, next we actually get to see yet again the four of them, but this time the Renge and Sabimaru is not actually in their, how do I say it? Like their alchemy uniform, and they are not actually wearing school uniform itself. So it actually makes me wonder how old exactly actually is Renge and Sabimaru. I don't think they are in high school anymore, but doesn't mean that they are actually university students who actually came to the high school just to enter the Alchemy Academy classroom, because that actually seems like the plot that they are actually going for. Okay, like maybe there's other entrance that we do not know about, but the only entrance that they show us so far is the entrance from the school itself, where they actually carry a pile of rubbish and kind of float it to the air just to open a door, something like that. So yeah, I'm not very sure what Sabimaru and Renge actually be, but they're not gonna be that old, like most probably like just university student. And damn, Renge here, my face is like blocking her, but she looks amazing here. Subarashi. Okay. Okay, so next we actually get to see in the hand of Sabimaru there's like there's kind of like a new Chemy Rider antenna seeker thing. So maybe this is kind of like what they are gonna use to seek out UFO X, because in the next few scenes we are actually gonna see UFO X making an appearance in the trailer. So maybe it's kind of like hinting at us that we might actually get to see something regarding UFO X kind of like escaping from the Abyssal Sister, and they like the UFO X doesn't really trust human, like he's like seeking shelter, but eventually Houtarou actually found him and become his first level 10 card itself. Okay, so really subarashi thing. Yep, this is the card that I talk about. But okay, so at first I thought that it actually escaped, but it doesn't seem so. Okay, it doesn't seem like the card actually escaped. The card is fully trapped in the beaker. So this is what the Abyssal Sister is gonna use to create the Dread Driver. Apparently, like a lot of people is calling it the Dread Driver. So I'm not sure what is it gonna be about, but it's gonna be really interesting for us to actually get to see that from happening. Okay, so next we get to see this girl. Apparently she's kind of like the insurance company agent that came to check on you, and maybe not insurance agent. I don't think insurance agent is the best thing, but maybe kind of like a, what is it about? Kind of like a auditor. Okay, I think auditor is kind of like the best word to describe what she's do. Like she's getting inspected by the inspector gadget. But yeah, really interesting thing. But I think they belongs to the Alchemy Academy, like I mentioned, the Alchemy Council, like I mentioned earlier. So it looks really interesting that they are actually kind of like sussing out that there is a spy in the organization. But who could it actually be? Okay, so I think there is a fan theory that is like flying out there ever since episode 1 dropped, is that Minato could actually be evil all along. Because if you really think about it, like we never actually get to see Minato properly fight against. But then again, it doesn't really make sense, okay? Because we do actually get to see Minato fighting against Kloto in the previous episode. So maybe Minato is a spy, but it's not kind of like a full-on spy thing, if you know what I mean. Like he is a spy, but he's not spying for the Abyssal Sister, but spying for other people, something like that. Or maybe the spy is the AI tablet that Sabimaru actually uses. That could also be a possibility of a loophole of a spy. And maybe Renge, they could make Renge into the spy character, because I just don't think Spana would be the spy. I don't think Rinne would be the spy. I don't even think our main boy Houtarou is gonna be the spy. It's just too much of a plot twist. So the only possibility is the tablet, Renge, and Minato itself. So among the three of them, who could the spy be? Or maybe there's a possibility that they might not even be a spy at all. But my biggest biggest suspect on the spy is gonna be Renge, because she is awfully too fondly close to Houtarou, okay? But then again, you'll never know. Next, we get to see the Dread Driver. We finally get to see it in a physical manifestation form, something like that. So I think this driver looks kind of similar to how the Legend Driver would actually works, but like you slide the card on the side and then you pull the handle on the side to make it kind of like activate or something like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Kamen Rider Blade Driver, something like that. Maybe something similar. If that is the case, it's gonna be amazing. But then again, I'm not sure how this driver is gonna come into play. It looks amazing. I love it. And yeah, hopefully they give some color to the driver, not all silver when it is fully completed. That is gonna be amazing. Next is we get to see yet again Arthropos is actually coming to look for Rinne to talk to her. So what is going on here? Okay, so what is going on? We are not sure what is happening, but if you actually realize something, that I actually watched this series for 10 episodes already, we have not seen a second rider in the series itself. We get to see Valvarat, but Valvarat is not a rider, okay? Like he is not a Kamen Rider. And the reason why I say that is because when he henshin, he doesn't say henshin. He actually say ionize. He actually say tech coal. So I don't count that as a rider itself. So it really makes me wonder like whether or not we are even gonna get another rider in this series at all. Like I really need to rethink my bingo card, because there is like so many bingo cards that is bingo card thing that I actually listed out that actually counts on the possibility of kind of like a of multiple riders, something like that. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what is next, what is gonna come, but it's gonna be really fun. Next, we get to see Kloto and Lakesi. Oh damn, it's been a long time without you, my friend. We haven't seen Lucky C for a long while, and her hairstyle is a little bit different. But yeah, we don't actually get to see much of her. After the last few episodes is like full of her. Next we get to see Gotchard fighting kind of like a spider Malgam, something like that. And next we get to see a new form, this thick boy. Okay, so I'm not sure what this form is, like what card is gonna combine together to create this thick boy, but it looks amazing. I love it. Love the thickness of the suit, and it looks amazing. Okay, so I'm not sure whether or not this is considered kind of like a super form, because like so far we are just seeing multiple variation of form from Gotchard. We don't get to see a power up of any sorts at all so far, and it really felt kind of like a early Heisei generation rider where they just show multiple form. It reminds me of Oz. Okay, like it reminds me of Oz. Like I think Oz, when the concept of Oz is really amazing because the combo is literally unlimited, and then not literally unlimited because they are like, if you do the maths, okay, if you do the maths, you can definitely count out a number, but I'm too lazy to do that. But the real combo that really makes Oz super is when he actually used the 3 same color coins. That is what makes him actually reach kind of like a peak form or a better form than the other form that he usually used itself. So I'm not sure when are we gonna see Gotchard using a level 10 card or a power up card, something like that. But one thing we do know for sure that he is actually gonna use a new weapon called the Excalibur, and he's gonna use Excalibur as kind of like a add-on to his driver, which allows him to become to use the level 10 Chemy card and allow him to henshin into a level 10 Kamen Rider, something like that. I'm not sure what to actually call that, but it's amazing. I love it. This is the end of the trailer. I hope you guys enjoy what we just went through. We go through it scene by scene, break it down, give our thoughts, talk a little bit about what the community thinks about the series so far. I think a lot of people is dropping Gotchard, and I don't think that it deserves I don't think it deserves the hate. But then again, at the same time, I don't think I would actually recommend anyone to watch Gotchard as well. Okay, like it's not bad, but it's not the best also. Okay, so it's kind of like a series that is just out there for us to wait for the next series, and I don't know. I think we will start with Gotchard for 1 year, so let's just enjoy the ride. Don't complain so much, and like just look for fun stuff and stupid thing in Gotchard to laugh about, and maybe we can admire the waifu together if they are legal. But that is all from me. Hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.